All right, look, I can't take no more of this. What's going on at that WiSpa place, the protest, the counter protest, all of it. It's getting on my gosh darn nerves. And the reason why I have the camera facing away from me is because I'm dressed in a way I don't want people to see. Now, look, here's my 2 cents. I may not be trans or any type of LGBT member, but I am accepting of the LGBT community. And it's actually people like Blair White, Rosa Dawn, uh, and several others that have kind of convinced me, not make me, but convinced me to accept, LGBT people. Because I've learned that, we're no different from them. There is no stereotyping of how we act or how they act. And I have spoken to several of my trans friends and associates about the whole WeSpa incident, and even they fully disagree with this. And before I get any your trans friends don't count, I gotta ask you, the people who say that, who are you to silence those who disagree with your narrative? Who are you to silence LGBT people that disagree with this? Who are you to say whose speech counts and whose speech doesn't count when the subject of the conversation refers to them? This needs to stop. This is not tolerance. This is not fighting fascism. This is fascist people pretending to be anti-fascist in support of pedophilia, in support of sexual harassment, in support of pigs walking around in women's safe private places. I mean, no one even bothered to ask, did this person at least look trans? No one even bothered to say, did this person have transitional surgery or whatever? Because from what I've heard from actual trans people is that an actual trans person would never go to public places to show their body because they still have what I have, or they still have what my girlfriend has. People need to learn and accept that we are two different types of people. Even if we transition, we still keep some of our gendered body parts, such as the genitalia or the chest area functions. I even saw this one video of where a trans woman tried to breastfeed um, their baby, but the baby didn't come from. I'm gonna try to be respectful and say her. It came from her lover, and the fact that they would try to she would try to breastfeed him when she doesn't even have the organs to produce milk is beyond me. It's like these people forget about biology and just say my identity is somehow going to magically override my biology and transform me completely. That's not how it works. And I make this video in support and defense of my trans community people that I agree with and associate with. Because what Antifa is doing is making the trans people look bad. What Antifa is doing is making LGBT communities look bad. They do not support this. They do not agree with this. They have they have come a long way and worked so hard to be accepted and to show that they can fit in to our community, that they can be trusted around our children. But when we have people like this and groups that defend and support this, it take it causes so many step backs and so many bridges that were built from trust to be burnt and destroyed. So I ask you all, and I really do hate making these political videos, but I seriously have to ask you all, when are you going to say enough is enough? When are you going to say that is pedophilia that they are supporting? When are you going to say that's not being trans, that's being a pervert? When are you going to say these things? When are you going to stand up and actually defend real LGBT people, real LGBT problems? When are you going to fight real LGBT problems and not these fake problems? No one's asking the right questions. No one's. You know what? I'm going to just end it with this, and I hope that all goes well with it.